You might remember sometime previously in your educational career, you may have had to make a 3D shape like what I've got here. This is what we call, this particular one is called a rectangular prism. A prism just means it's taken a regular shape, for instance a rectangle, and we've just extended it to 3 dimensions. It usually has a base shape, and then it's been extended along, which we call the height in 3D shapes. So when you build a 3D shape, or in this case a prism, a rectangular prism, what you need, you can fold it out. You can see here. I was making mine into a pretty little house before. And what you got is you got a very lovely folding out shape. Now, one of the questions we need to do when we're trying to figure out all sorts of things with 3D shapes, before with just a regular rectangle like we were looking at previously, we want to find out what the area is. How much paper, or how much whatever material we're going to make the box or rectangular prism out of, do we need? So what we're going to do today is we're going to look at how much space it takes up. So essentially what you would need to do is find the area of each of the shapes. So to work out the actual areas of each of these using our formulas and things like that, one of the things that I would recommend is labeling each of the sides. I use a capital A to mean area. So once you've actually gone and labeled each one, it's just a matter of using our trusty friend, the ruler, to go and measure. So once you've measured everything out, what would be ideal now is to find the areas of each of the things. So I'm going to write A1, A2, A3, A4, A5, A6. So I'm going to find all the areas of each of these things. So I know that they're all length times width. So area is equal to length times width. So A1 is 8 times 4, which will be 32 square centimeters, because these are all in centimeters. And that is the same as A3, so that's 32 square centimeters. A2, which was this big square here, well, that was 5.2 times 8, which is equal to 41.6 square centimeters. I'm not actually that good. I can't. What you can't see is I worked it out a little bit earlier. The trick of the light and so forth. And so that's also equal to A4, so 41.6 square centimeters. And then we've got for A5 and A6, it's 4.2 times 5.2, which is 21.84 square centimeters. And that's also 21.84 square centimeters. So, we just need to find the surface area, is just adding all of these together. So this will be 32 plus 32 plus 41.6 plus 41.6 plus 21.84 plus 21.84, and there you get your final answer. I'm going to leave that one for you to try and work that out. Don't have everything spoon-fed. And whilst I'm talking about spoon-feeding and things like that, you can just see some of my working out that I've just scribbled on the side. I didn't have a calculator on me. That's one way to do it. Is there a quicker and easier way? After all, what we've done here is we found each of those sides, especially if I've got those two the same, those two the same, those two the same. What's a quicker way to work out surface area? I'll leave that one for you.